Okay, so here is my fire farmer. So let's just go ahead and take a look at her. Um, okay, so Agricola Ignis, or fire farmer. She is a magic origin brute, and she is a spines fire brute. So it's a lot of AoE and a lot of just constant damage. When you look at her powers, let's just go ahead and take a look at what we got here. All right, not a lot of damaging attacks that you can see, really. What we've got, let's go ahead and go past the inherent fitness. So hasten, super speed, that's to clear maps faster. Boxing, we have this attack. I know this is crazy. We actually have Hecatomb in boxing because it's a good, it's a very fast attack. It's just over a second and a half to recharge, but it's got, it's a good way to fill things up. Now, I went and I did the villain side for a while, so I could get Mu Mastery from Scirocco, I think his name is. And so on fences, I put Superior Frozen Blast, and then in Ball Lightning, I put in Ragnarok, which is a purple set, and then I also added Annihilation, which is a chance for reducing your enemy's resistance. And then I've got I pretty much filled up Burn with Armageddon. I filled up Blazing Aura with Superior Avalanche. And then the only other really powerful things, really expensive things, so Throw Spines, Positron's Blast, and Quills aren't that expensive. But Superior Brute's Fury is kind of expensive. And then you'll notice that rather than having a damage set in Lunge, I have a taunt set in Lunge because you want to keep them on you at all times. I think the only other things that would be important to look at here is you look at Tough. I have the +3 defense points in Tough, and then in Temperature Protection, I have the other +3. So there's 6 points of defense that I have overall, which allows me to have, excuse me. Well, there are other people near me that are giving me extra stuff, but right now my fire resistance is capped at 90%, and my fire defense is normally around just over 44. 45 is a soft cap. You can get higher, but why bother? And so, as you can see, we have 20 inspirations here, and we have 2 of the medium-size yellow inspirations, and then on each one of those, we'll have 9 of the red inspirations. Now, she is starting out with, as you can see here, 37,899 influence. There are no... she has no salvage whatsoever, so there's nothing in her. These aren't salvage, this is just stuff. And then we have no recipes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in there and we're going to time to see how long it takes to clear one room of the Arc number 125, Bloody Rainbow Comic-Con. It's considered the premier fire farm. So I've never really done a lot of this kind of timing, so it may not be the fastest, but I think I'll manage okay. So here we go. I get inside, I hit hasten, I pop my inspirations, and I start attacking. So here we go. All right, as soon as we get in, I'll start the timer before I do anything, so we're as hardcore on this as we can be. Okay, timer's starting. I'm going to pop that. All right. Let's just heat all these guys up. Okay. See if we can't grab those guys, bring them over here. We start running out. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this, this. Now let's increase our refresh. All right. So far we're doing okay, time-wise. Okay, got some guys behind us. Let's throw the big gun. Let's just go ahead and take the other side while we're at it. Okay, things are coming along okay so far. We want to make sure that we kill as many as we can while we're doing this, so we don't, because we really can't. I mean, it's not like the old days where you could have a fire farmer just have the entire map on him. If you don't keep aggro to a certain point, you're kind of screwed. So it was a bad transition. I probably lost some time there. What we got here? Just go ahead and hit him with something. All right, let's go this way. Okay. Running out of endurance. Let's hit that again. Oh, those are good. Those are expensive. Okay, let's try this one more time. We have one more group. All right, let's just go ahead and hit that. Okay. I'm not turning on super speed, although I should. It'd make me get there faster. This is the last group. All right. There's one dude left. I really don't have to finish this guy, but See, as you can tell, this is not very good on single target. And just under 6 minutes. Just under 6 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and hop out, and let's see what we have here. So, that was a sloppy run. That was a sloppy run. I took far more time doing things than I should have. So we can assume that I probably would have had closer to 5 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, 5 minutes and 30 seconds, right? Okay, let's stop here. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and turn it in because that's round 1. Okay, and so room 2, we'll get to that in just a minute. But first things first. All right, let's see what we got here. We picked up 4 enhancements. All right. We picked up 29 pieces of salvage. All right. And we picked up let's see. One of them we might be able to sell for something, but probably not. Nah, stupefy, generally not. So, but here we go. We started off with under 40,000 influence. We have over 7.8 million. So when we sell everything off, let's see what we actually end up with. So we sell off the 4 enhancements. We're going to sell off the inspirations that we don't need. We should have kept that one. But we'll go ahead and sell off what we don't need. Okay. And now we sell off the recipes. Now, if there was a purple in here, obviously you'd put that on Wentworth's, and you get at least. Now, I generally sell yellows here because you get more for them, and then you can just sell those off for more than you get there. All right, so with this, and notice we picked up one of the enhancement catalysts. Now, enhancement catalysts can turn a regular archetype sort of enhancement into a superior, and so these sell for about 2.5 million. But let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see what we could sell it for if we really wanted to sell it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right, hello. And let's see, stored recipes. Nope, not that. Sorry. Salvage. Enhancement catalyst. All right, what are we selling for right now? So if I put it in for a little over 2 million, what do we sell it for? 2.5 million. All right, so based upon what we started off with 37,899 influence, and right here, that is 10,700,000 plus influence. So we made over 10.5 million influence in 6 minutes. Okay, so that's how you do it. At least that's how I do it with this particular little girl. I think she's friggin' awesome. And also, I should let you know that for her powers, we're going to talk about the Incarnate powers. So her hybrid is Assault Radial, and that is damaging powers to strike again with energy damage, and there's also a passive boost. When I use lore, I use the Cimarroran or Cimarroran boss and lieutenant. And they're good for damage. They are the highest DPS lore pets per game. Destiny is this is the one that gives you extra endurance and a recharge rate and recovery. Now it takes 2 minutes to reload, but it goes for 2 minutes. So you can actually, if you don't have your hasten perma hit, you can have Ageless Core Epiphany perma hit, and it will do a lot for you as well. Judgment. This is, of course, the big fireball. Alpha, this one is for damage. This increases my damage by 45%. Immobilization and defense debuffs, they don't really matter. It's really only for damage that you give a damn about this one. Now, interface is interesting. This one is a max hit point debuff proc. So you got a 3 and 4 chance to lower their hit points healing recovery, and it also has a 24% chance to add a minor poison dot. And the great thing about that is most archetypes don't have a lot of poison resists. So even though you have a 1 in 4 chance to hit it, there's a good chance that you're gonna just bleed these things to death. And you saw how quickly I melted minions instantaneously. Lieutenants went down in a few seconds, and only bosses really took a little more time. And as you saw at the very end there, I wanted to try and show you how long it takes to take out one boss level. That's 4, but also I'm 50, and I was fighting level 54s. I had this set at +4 × 8. So that's definitely the way to go. Let me go ahead and put her back in Arc. Okay, A Corporation. All right. Go ahead and put her down now. And I'm just going to say right now that I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope that this was useful for you.